Parents, the purpose of saving is not spending sometimes. Yes, sometimes we save so that we can spend, but wouldn't it be better, right, if we save and if we can invest? Hey there, this is Benjamin from LiveSmart Asia here. Once a month, the LiveSmart community gathers together and we learn more together. And you're going to be watching one of my closed door sessions that I do monthly for the parents. Now, what's the purpose of this Parent Thrive? I believe that parenting can be quite a lonely journey sometimes. That's the reason why we have all this session every month so that we can grow together and thrive together. So, enjoy, watch, and share this video if you want to. See you at the next Parenting Thrive. So we're gonna share with you some tips on how to handle your first X. So the first X is expenses. I'm not here to tell you what you should do with your finances. I'm not here to tell you, say, you're not earning enough, you should do more or whatever. No, I don't want to go into that because I believe that every one of us, what we are doing, is enough. If you feel that it's not enough, it is your decision to make, whether you want to change your job or anything. But what I think, right, it's important to do is to set family goals over here. Now, what kind of family goals? Sometimes, right, when we set family goals, we only think about, how often we should meet up, what we should do for our children. But very importantly, right, do we actually set financial goals? So a family who set financial goals together will only grow closer together, as it will give your family something to look forward to. The goals will drive all the families to be accountable and kids supporting. Do you as a family save money together? Now, it can be a very simple thing, So in my house itself, I got this coin banks. You know those coin banks? 2 coin banks. And then after that, I bought another 2 for my kids. So what I'll do is, whatever loose change I have at the end of the day, I will pass it to my children and they get super excited, right? Simple things like this actually helps your children to have the habit of saving. For example, my kids, right, they want to buy certain things. Sometimes we allow them to just buy because we go outside, we shopping and everything. But sometimes you just want to say no because you cannot give them everything. Cannot everything say yes, right? So sometimes we just purposely say no. And sometimes, right, instead of just saying no, what I will say is, mommy, daddy every time pass you the coins you put inside. Daddy also give you money to go to school. Whatever you save, at the end of the day, I allow you to take some of it out and go and spend something. Parents, the purpose of saving is not spending sometimes. Yes, sometimes we save so that we can spend, but wouldn't it be better, right, if we save and if we can invest? I wouldn't tell you exactly what to invest and everything, but this is my plan. What I do is every year my children get ang pao money, right? I actually take all their ang pao money, right, and I put it in investment stocks. So there are some stocks that I buy that are very blue chip stocks. These are considered like national stocks in Singapore, like for example the DBS Bank. This kind of banks over the years, it has really grown and it's generated certain dividends. So because they are young, they cannot buy the stocks themselves. So what do? I will put the money into their bank. Some of the money I take out, I will go and put in the stocks. Some of the money is left inside. I will actually show them their bank balance. So they create certain habits of saving. And I think it's important for us. So while we teach our children, right, how to save and invest, parents, ourselves also, right, we need to learn how to save and invest. So I want to share with you some simple tips. Set super goals for your family, all right? Now, what is super goals? Why is it goal setting is just not normal goal setting? You need to do super goals. SUPER. The S stands for specific. The U stands for under control. Okay, the P stands for positive goals. Goals that create an impact to people around us. The E stands for emotional goals. The R stands for realistic goals. So when you set super goals, right, there is a particular framework. You can really think through all of this, whether the goals you are setting for yourself is good or not. Financial goals as well, right? For example, if you say, oh, I want to earn $1 million in a day, it needs to be very realistic. If it's not realistic, you will find it very difficult. But if you tell me, say, Benjamin, I want to have $1 million at the end of 20 years. Then actually, right, what you can do is you can work backwards, you can check out the compounding interest and everything, and then you start slowly, bit by bit by bit, the compound interest can actually jump up, right? So there are certain ways to go and do it. Track the progress of your goals. This is something that's very important. Sometimes we set goals, we just throw it one side. So how do you track progress? As a family, when you set the goals together, especially financial goals, put it down somewhere and then paste it on the wall. So for example, you say you want to save how much every month together as a family. Or it can be a simple thing as you want to donate some money to charities every month. How much is it? So the whole family takes out some money, they put together, they donate. All of these things, right, can be worked together as a family. And it's very beautiful when a family comes together. They have the same goal, they get the same mindset. And that's very beautiful. Plan every expenses. And when I say plan every expenses, right, parents, if your children is 8 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old, right, it is very good time to start talking to them about expenses. Don't wait until they are way older. I've got some friend of mine, they are 30 over years old, but they still have got a lot of credit card loans and debts and everything, because at a very young age, they don't know how to manage money. And when they are in the 20s, they start to work, they get a credit card, they overspend. So credit card, right, allows you to overspend up to a certain limit. And when you cannot pay, the interest is about 20% a year. It's really a killer. Is credit card good? The answer is yes, it's very, very good. Parents, I've got many credit cards, but all the credit cards that I have, right, every month it's being paid automatically gyro from my bank. So why then people ask me, Benjamin, if you are paying off your credit card every month, why do you have credit card? For one very simple reason. I realized over the years, right, people with certain credit cards, they get the most benefits and discounts. If I don't have the credit card, I go and makan one time, maybe one person is just about $80, $70. But if I have a credit card discount, when I go to the hotel, it's only 50% off the price. It's only worth it if you are able to make sure you pay your bills on time, don't get into debt. So plan every expenses properly. Of course, when you do this, right, you must have discipline. So I must say this once again, financial discipline is very important. Don't overspend. Make sure you use it for the discounts, for the points. It's extremely good for that. The other thing that you can use also, you can use expense tracker applications to help you monitor your expenses. I wanted to share with you some of the different trackers that are there out there. Some of this needs to be paid. Some of these are absolutely free. If you want, you can go and download. You can check this out. You can see if this works for you or not. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy yourself. You learn something. I hope you find the session useful. We do this once every month for parents because we want to build a strong community to focus and grow together to really help our children become stronger. If you've learned something, that's great. Drop us an email. Let us know what you learned. So thank you all. Catch you guys. Have a good one. Thank you.